What's going on? I'm gonna do a little video here on the DJI Go 4 app simulator. I recently got a Spark and the controller and the Fly More package. It's amazing. I've been trying to really keep from flying it in the house, and I really don't want to go outdoors. It's winter. There's snow, and all these videos on YouTube with the flyaway videos terrify me. So I'm trying to become very good with the hardware and the software through and through as much as I can. So this is about 1 week in to my flying of a drone, and it is the second drone I've owned. The other one was a $50 drone that I ended up wearing out a gear inside of one of the propellers. It doesn't fly anymore, but I had a little practice and experience with that one. So now I have the Spark, and I sure don't want to have the same mistakes I made with the $50 drone happen to the Spark. Flown the Spark a couple times inside of the house, crashed it 2 or 3 times. Don't want to do that again, so now I'm sticking to the simulator. So the simulator is really awesome. It's built into the app. And there's all sorts of different things when you go to the academy. You can do video academy, flight tutorials, user manuals. We're going to go with the flight simulator. And it should pop up. There we go. I wait for my home to be set.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
There you go. I try to really wait for that. And then there's just a few maneuvers that I've been trying to practice and use, because there's no really main objective to the simulator. They give you this nice little square here, and they give you the circle, and then you're able to fly around. They do give you the option to change wind speed. I haven't really messed with that yet. I messed with it a little, and I really didn't notice a difference, so I'll probably go back to that later on. So you can either launch like this, do that, or you can bring both sticks down.
Take off.
And you will start the rotors, and you can go lift off. Now right now, I'm not in sports mode. I'm able to move really slowly and softly. And so, okay, so one of the moves I try to do is just a circle around myself. And my main thing here is I try to keep both rotors. Here, now that I'm doing this, it's going to be tricky. Let's bring it back in. Alright, so when I go around, I try to keep the rotors to where I can only see the front. And I keep going far, way too far out here. And see, I've done spun around. So that's my only complaint with the simulator, is that if you don't pay attention to the map, you really don't have a bearings on where you're going. If you pay attention to the arrow, that helps. Alright, so let's try this one more time. So all I try to do is just keep it as close as I can and just kind of aimed on me and do circles like that. And that's one maneuver. Another one is just flying down this dirt road and trying to keep it as straight as possible in the center until I get to that little hill, and then turning around and coming back. I'm getting a low battery warning. Let's see, what do I got? 6 minutes. Alright, we'll make this quick. So, another one I like doing is the up and out. I'll go where I try to keep me in the frame. You know, I'll line up the shot. Let's see, what's that to say? Another thing is you always want to keep track of what they're telling you over here. But the up and out is what I call it, which is like that. And then I would go out and then take off. I actually just took a picture. It's alright. Another one that I'm trying to do is switch in and out of sports mode. So when I'm coming in low and slow like this, it's really easy to not be in sports mode. So if I was to do the up and out in sports mode, it would look something like this, and then I would just take off. And see, when I'm flying out like this, since in the simulator I can't really see where I'm going, I'll click into the map and I'll just keep it straight or do whatever I'm doing. But to bring it back, I basically just follow the white line of my path back, or the green line, and just come directly right back to where I'm, came from. And that maneuver seems, that's going to be huge, trying to learn. And then I'll kick it back in regular mode, and then come as close to the landing pad as I can, center it up, and kind of land it. Let's see, another one I like doing, this is a new one that I haven't really practiced too much, but keeping the shadow. Okay, keeping your shadow on that white line and just gradually going, see there, I'm out. By just keeping at least some part of the spark, see I'm out there. Get back in. Keeping some part of the spark on that white line. And it doesn't matter how slow I go, I just try to keep it there. Eventually I hope to be able to do this a lot better. See, like when you're out there, I really can't tell if I'm on it or not. Another one I'm haven't again practiced very much is just staying in the circle and just kind of tracing the circle as you go around. But yeah, there's a lot of different, you can kind of make up your own things. A lot of guys out there have different things out here. Not a lot of the features work. You don't have your tripod mode, your gesture mode, anything like that doesn't work in here. You get some of the features. You could, set your return home altitude. You can. I don't think you can put it on beginner mode. Can you put it on beginner mode? That's what I have to take off. So we should try that. Let's try that real quick before I lose battery. What do I got? 4 minutes?
Landing.
We can try this real quick. So let's land. We'll go to beginner mode. See what this is all about. Because I've done it with the actual drone. I've just never done it in the simulator.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Yeah, it's a little bit slower. Wow, that's considerably slower. So I would hope I should be able to trace this line pretty good in beginner mode. Maybe not. We'll see. Hopefully by the next video, and hopefully I'm going to update this as much as I can, kind of my progression into Spark drone flying. So hopefully by the time spring comes, I'll be a pro at this. We'll see. Yeah, beginner mode is pretty cool. I'll have to practice this. I haven't even messed with this at all. Then you can put it into sports mode. Not in beginner's mode. Okay, so when you're in beginner's mode, you can't flick it to sports mode. So let's see. Let's take it out of beginner. Am I going to have to land? Yes. Alright, well let's go up and out. Or maybe it's letting me be in sports mode. Yeah. And then we'll bring it home. Just so you can see that.
Go home.
The beeping, I wish I could figure out a way to stop the beeping. I don't think there's a way. Because, wow, it's actually coming out of the controller. I thought it was coming out of the tablet, but it's actually coming out of the controller, and I was always like, man, how do you
Landing.
stop that? I'll scoot that away a little bit. But it should land right on that circle, or somewhere in that circle. Exit out of this. Oh, that's right. The home point was when I was over there in the grass.
Adding
When I
mode.
switched it to beginner mode. Whoa. Never seen that before. That's a weird one. Ultrasonic system error. Land as soon as possible. Nope. Never seen that one. So yeah. That's the simulator. I love it. I love using it. It's fun. I know that I'm not going to break my drone every time I try to practice. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Let's see how to get out of this screen recording thing. Just started the screen recording thing for this video. Didn't know how to do it. Let's see.